Hi Virgo, welcome to your love reading for the month of May 2021. Please keep in mind that time is fluid, energy is fluid, and there is always free will. Divine timing is always at play, so it's important to release expectation of outcome and to surrender to the universe to allow the natural divine flow. Roles can of course be reversed, and I could be talking directly to the cross-watcher. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is based on collective Virgo energy and will not resonate with everyone. Details of how to book a personal reading can be found in the description box below. Remember, you are in charge of your reality and your destiny, and these tarot readings are for entertainment purposes. So, without further ado, let's dive right in, Virgo. I'm going to use Druidcraft Tarot to start off, looking at your energy and the person you're dealing with, and the person you're here to find out about. It's mainly in relation to singles, but I could of course be picking up on energy of someone in a relationship. So again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It might be your story, it might be someone else's story. So always use your discernment, please. Okay, so let's jump right in. Spirit, what do you have please for Virgo? What cards do we have for Virgo's energy, please? And this Druidcraft Tarot deck is not the easiest to shuffle because it's quite a big deck, but beautiful imagery on the cards. So let's see what we have. Okay, Virgo. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. It's actually feeling more sort of awkward, the energy of the cards, so there could be some kind of difficult energy at the moment. That one wants to come out. Right, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay. And one more please, Spirit, for Virgo's energy at this time in this love reading. There's too many want to come out for that one. Can't pronounce that one, but it's similar to the Magician. So let's look at your person's energy. Let's look at your person's energy. Whoa, the cards wanted to fly then, Virgo. We've actually got 3 cards. So they wanted to come out with some gusto. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. So I'll just reposition them here. Two of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and Princess of Cups in reverse, and the Princess is akin to the Page. Okay, I was drawn to looking on the bottom of the deck, so what you don't see coming is the Three of Wands. Very much green here. This is about waiting for your ships to come in. There could be an element of waiting here, waiting for some news. Okay, let's pop that there to the side. So we'll look at the connecting energy also, but first of all let's see what we have here for you, Virgo. So we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. Now in the upright, Five of Swords can represent conflict. It can, depending on what card deck you use, it's depicted differently in different decks obviously, but it can mean conflict, excuse me. And here, this guy here is very sort of protective of this sword on the floor, but he's carrying one, he's got the other two as well, and this guy here appears to be walking off having lost something. In the Lightseers Tarot deck, which is one of my favourite decks, it's more about inner conflict within the mind. So again, take what resonates, but in the reverse there could be a sense of coming out of that conflict, which is a positive thing. So it's almost like coming out of inner conflict and moving in the direction that you want in love. Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in the upright is wish fulfillment. So in the reverse, there could be a sense of not having that, maybe a sense of lack, that perhaps your emotional fulfillment has not been attained as yet. But what's positive here is we have this card, and again I can't pronounce it, but it's very similar to the Magician energy. And it reminds us that we are all in control of our own destiny. We have the power within us to manifest our reality. And I think that coming out of some inner conflict, there's a realization of that for you, Virgo. And the happy ending, and quite often the rainbow that we see, and I've got a rainbow over there as well, but quite often the rainbow we see on the Ten of Cups card, for example, which is only one more away from Nine of Cups when that's in the upright, is there. It's available. She's using alchemy to actually manifest her reality. She has the power. But there's also that expression there with the throat chakra colour of blue, but also the red, so being very grounded in that and knowing your power. So that's very positive. And I think moving out of inner conflict, recognising that you're able to manifest a reality, would then enable the Nine of Cups to become in the upright, which then brings that wish fulfillment in the connection. But I think at the moment there might be a feeling of lack of that, or maybe feeling that it's unattainable. So in your person's energy, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords is about making a decision. Now, she is blindfolded. The two paths are here. She's got the two swords as well. Which path do I take? Often in these situations, and we can't see her from the front, obviously it's depicted from the back view, but there is a sense of she can remove the blindfold at any moment. And so really the choice is there, and often we can choose to be blindfolded to that choice because we don't want to make that choice. There's a bit of indecision. And that's what I feel because it's in reverse. There is indecision here. There is some indecision with your person. There's also a lack of nurturing energy. Queen of Pentacles is very grounded, very nurturing, very stable, very abundant. So your person might not be feeling very grounded at the moment and might be feeling that they need nurturing, or they can't recognise the nurturing qualities within them. Because whether they are masculine or feminine, we all have the divine masculine and divine feminine within us. And the divine feminine qualities are that of nurturing. Queen of Pentacles is very much about nurturing and abundance. And then we have the Princess of Cups, so the Page of Cups in reverse. She's got her cup there. This is all about new beginnings, new opportunities in love, and perhaps a fresh perspective on love. But there seems to be an element of being closed off to this. And this could have been the difficult energy I was feeling when shuffling, because your person might be feeling that they're at a crossroads, but they are blocked. They can't make a decision. And because they can't seem to make a decision, they're not feeling very grounded. And they're unable to see the new opportunities that are there for love and the need for this fresh perspective on love. Let's have a look at the connecting energies with the Light Seers Tarot deck. So for Virgo and the person that they are dealing with, please. Okay, those two came out together. Do you have anything else, please, Spirit, for Virgo and their person? Virgo and the person they're dealing with for the connecting energy. Oh, now interestingly, Virgo, one card flew on the floor and the other one flew on the table. So they kind of went separate ways. It could indicate some sort of separation here. Now these two came out together, first of all. Four of Wands in reverse and Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. And once a decision is made, it's quick movement. It can be a sign of being too hasty, but I feel here that because there is indecision with your person, once they can actually make a decision, there will be quick movement. And at the moment, because there isn't that, because of these blocks, the Four of Wands is in reverse, so there's a bit of disharmony. Ultimately, we want to turn that round so that there is harmony, there is that celebratory energy in the connection. But because there are currently blocks in terms of indecision, this knight can't move anywhere and can't turn that into the upright. We also have the Eight of Wands, which also represents movement. So the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, new passionate beginning. So a new passionate beginning in love. There's passion here. There's fire energy here with both of these cards. And they're both in the upright, but I think the fact that they came out separate, to me, shows me, and I feel that there is this distance in terms of communication, blocked by this indecision. But it's reassuring because there is a new passionate beginning here. It could be that this might relate to somebody else, not the person you're dealing with, but there could be a new passionate beginning with somebody else because of the fact we have this Eight of Wands, which is fast movement. The Knight, of course, represents fast movement. So take it how it resonates, but there could be two people here. There could be somebody who is blocked through indecision, not feeling nurtured, not able to see the new possibilities, wanting to take the quick action, but feeling that disharmony because of being blocked. And then you might have somebody else who's actually ready for a new passionate beginning in love and ready to take the leap and almost travel, because this can also mean travel, and communicate that to you. So take it how it resonates. Let's see what we have as any challenges coming up, please, for Virgo and their person. Spirit, what do we have? Oh. Okay, so we have 3 here. Challenges, right, okay, so we have the Fool in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the 3 of Cups. So we have unwillingness to take a leap of faith, which I feel is your person. Therefore, there is a bit of injustice at the moment in the connection. It's not balanced. Now, admittedly, there are 2 people here, but that's the upright position, that's the balance, that's the justice, karmic justice, but it's in the reverse. So there's injustice here. Somebody's not willing to take a leap of faith. 3 of Cups, there could be a third party. It doesn't have to be. And a third party doesn't always have to be another person. It could be that work or other things are just getting in the way at the moment and blocking and making this indecision. Ultimately, that's celebratory energy as well. But I feel as a challenge, it could represent third party situation. And again, just to confirm, it doesn't have to be a person. Let's see what we have. Actually, I'll go back to the Light Seers Tarot deck as spiritual advice, please. What is the spiritual advice for Virgo in relation to this reading? What is the spiritual advice for Virgo? Thank you. 6 of Cups. Right, so 6 of Cups is very nostalgic. It can also speak of soulmates. It can also relate to past life connections. So you may have known this person in previous lives, previous incarnations. But it also, you can see here, it goes from a young boy and a puppy to an older dog and an older guy. So there is growth here. And I think as this has come out as a spiritual advice card, growth is needed. And I feel that there may be some inner child issues that might need to be worked on and healing. And that could also relate to the inner conflict. But I feel because that's in the reverse, there is a sense of coming out of that. So it's important to heal any issues that are bringing that conflict into you, that make you feel like you're not worthy of the wish fulfillment, because you have the magic within you with that card. Okay, let's see what we have from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck for Virgo, please. Virgo in relation to love, May 2021, for Virgo and their person. Okay, fulfillment. This card is all about divine timing. You see the moon on this card here, so it could be that the moon coming up, we do have a new moon in Taurus coming up next week, and then we'll have a full moon later in the month, and full moons are great for releasing. Now, my throat chakra was feeling a bit funny there, so it might be that there's something in that you need to do some releasing around the full moon. But certainly in this card, fulfillment. So there is fulfillment. There is abundance all around us in our lives. But this peach, if you pick it too early, it's not going to be ripe enough. If you leave it, then it's not going to be the best for you, because it's going to be perhaps rotten. So just to use that analogy, there's divine timing. So picking the peach at the perfect moment. And I feel that taking opportunities when they present themselves to you in the right time, in the right scenario, is the best thing for you. But ultimately recognizing that divine timing is at play and things will unfold as they need to. Healing needs to be done first and foremost for all of us on our journeys. Let's see what the Power of Love activation deck has for you, please, for Virgo and their person. What is the message for Virgo in relation to love, please? May 2021. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. So that's making me feel that you need to focus on you at the moment and focus on what you can bring to your own life. And ultimately, that self-love aspect and recognizing that you are worthy of that wish fulfillment, giving yourself that love and attention that you need, doing that inner healing work. The person that you're dealing with also needs to do work, and we can't pressure them. They will do it at their own time. But if you can actually work on yourself individually, then how you align, you will attract that which is reflected back to you, will be attracted to you based on your alignment and your ascension process. Okay, and with the Spirit Messages Oracle to round it off, what do we have, please, for Virgo for their highest good? What message do we have, Spirit, for Virgo for their highest good? Thank you. Let go. Yeah, so this actually links in with what I was saying in terms of the moon and why my throat chakra felt a bit funny at that time, because releasing. So once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So it's safe to release. It's all about releasing what is no longer serving you for your highest good, and just allowing any stagnant energy, whether that's stagnant emotions within you, to actually be purged. And it is a process to go through. It can be challenging, but it's very cathartic and it's very fulfilling. So again, fulfillment. It is very fulfilling to do that, to do the healing work. And ultimately, if you're connected with someone and it is a strong soulmate connection, any healing that you do is going to inspire the other person to also do the healing work that they need to do. Ultimately, they're responsible for their own healing, as we are responsible for our own healing. But there is that need to release. And I think releasing that sense of not being good enough for your wish fulfillment is certainly one thing, because the person you're dealing with clearly has some blocks at the moment, which is their journey to go through. You've got the powers within you to manifest your reality. You may have two people, so one person who has these blocks, and then another new person that might be coming in who might be available for that love and able to give you that love. But take it how it resonates, because it could just be further amplification of the blocks that need to be lifted to allow that movement forward. So I hope that resonates with you, Virgo. Please click subscribe to receive notifications for other readings, and don't forget to give it the thumbs up by pressing the like button. Really appreciate your support and for spreading the word, because it helps grow the channel. And I've just started doing these monthly readings, and it'd be really helpful to get it out there to as many people within the collective as possible to spread love and light. So in the meantime, I wish you all the best, and love, light and blessings to you. God bless.